After spending several hours with Borderlands 4, one of the most impressive sections I played was when I faced down one of Kairos' perilous vaults, where all manner of aliens, beasts, and armed thugs assaulted me as I neared ever closer to the treasure I knew waited at the end. The loadout I got to use for this section was farther along in the story, and so I had a significantly stronger arsenal to play with. And as I explored, someone or something called the Watching Yi filled my head with some vaguely creepy nonsense. This all culminated in an extremely cool boss fight that dropped some seriously cool loot for me. So sit back and enjoy some unedited footage of me delving into a vault in Borderlands 4.
Glad you are!
I'm playing as Vex, the Siren, specifically a build of her that relies on summoning spectral warriors to help me in battle, which is particularly nice in this instance since I was running solo. Some of the perks in my tree included Ghast Blaster, which gave my minions projectile weapons, Coven, which regenerated health and gave a critical chance to myself and all my minions whenever I spawned a certain type of minion called a Reaper, and Hellish Harvest, which gave those same Reaper minions a melee ability that damaged nearby enemies with an area attack and regenerated health for each enemy hit. It was a pretty neat loadout that I didn't get to experiment with nearly enough, but already found myself falling in love with by the time I cleared the vault. Okay, I'll shut up for now until we get to the boss fight. Enjoy!
Call me guardian, call me watcher. Call me the cold air on your neck. I am many things beyond what I was created for. Not like the progeny waiting for you here. But you're not done yet. Guardian. A mistranslation. A noun implying a verb, implying no other verbs. One may watch without merely watching.
Got your affairs in order? Someone didn't kill me good enough.
There is still one more test before the vault is defeated. What use is a guardian? Nothing much if it doesn't follow orders. This one tried so very hard. Cast away, nonetheless. It is always the created that pays for the mistakes of the creator.
Alright folks, this is the primordial guardian Inceptus. Seriously one of the coolest and mechanics-heavy bosses I've seen in Borderlands. As you can see, he's got a pretty nasty bag of tricks that yank you around the map and deal serious damage, including some that have to be jumped over with precise timing to be avoided. The cool thing here is how it required me to rely on some of the new mobility options like double jump, mid-air glide, and the side dash to avoid taking damage and quickly get within view of the boss's weak points. I also had to use the grapple hook to tug on parts of old Inceptus' body and reveal those critical spots, which was a nice touch. The importance of those traversal tricks became especially relevant later on when I triggered one of this ugly guy's special phases, which we'll see here shortly.
No use hiding now. Rise! I'm your Grim Reaper.
As you can see, this goopy lad is putting himself into a gross cocoon and filling the room with poison and making the ground completely lethal to me if I stood on it for more than a couple seconds. To survive, I had to continuously grapple hook around like your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in a very deadly game of the floor is lava, taking shots at the boss's poisonous shell when in between grapples, and dodging his toxic spores. Yet again, Borderlands 4's new focus on mobility is on full display, as I was really forced to master the grapple hook to stay alive and stand a chance against this guy.
A little something for your trouble.
And booyah! Take that, you oversized lobster! Per usual, winning the fight dropped a bunch of loot, but the real prize you'll see here in a minute when I open the chests and find the only legendary weapon I came across during the demo. A Jacob's pistol with the power to unload the entire clip at once, which was absolutely awesome. Naturally, I immediately took that bad boy out for a test drive by using it to kill the boss a few more times, just for good measure. Do you have questions about Borderlands 4? Ask them in the comments and we'll do a follow-up video answering all the questions you've got. And if you still haven't seen it yet, check out our main preview of everything we've played of Borderlands 4 so far. For everything else, stick with IGN.